Anytime now. Boom.
From the tailgate smoke to the late night post, best cash in the game. Raiders coast to coast. Click that play, let it roll. Silver, black in my soul, got 401. Righty to Jeff, breaking plays, taking notes. That chef, film on loop, he's stacking stats, calling out schemes, exposing gaps. When the line holds, when it don't, he said what they scared to quote. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From a pay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it. LV, Rita 10, bring that flame. Live from the desert, loving this game. Stories from the stands, from the strip. Heart in the huddle every trip. They debated, never fake it. Caught a draft pick, celebrated when the shield shine bright on screen. You can hear the whole fan base scream. Let's go! Let's go. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From the pay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it. The whole Coliseum to the lights where we see them YouTube on. That's the spot for the real talk, real plot forward. Rid of Jeff, LV with rid of 10. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Play that episode again. Raiders coast to coast, it's the show I trust the most. From a pay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another edition of Raiders Coast to Coast with myself, 401 Raider Jeff, and my main guy next to me, LV Raider 10. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Doing good today.
Dude, that was a fucking awesome show last night on the connection. That was awesome. That was a fun night. And again, shout out to everybody that was in the chat last night, man. We were pushing like 200 strong on an average almost all night long in the chat between all 5 channels that were broadcasting. We were flying through that thing last night. Yes. Chat was super active, and definitely appreciate everybody tuning in last night. Everybody that grabbed memberships, subscribed. I mean, that was freaking killer night last night. So it's a tough one to top, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So on your way in, everybody, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe. Pinned at the top of my chat, and I believe on Nate's too, is both of our links for our show. So if you're in Nate's, pop over to mine, hit that sub, hit the thumbs up. If you're in mine, get your ass over to that one. I make it real easy for you. Click on his link, get in his channel, hit that sub, hit that notification, hit the like, give them the thumbs up. Because don't forget, man, those thumbs up mean a lot more than people realize. It helps hit the algorithm. It draws attention to the shows. It gets more people coming in, and it helps support us, man. Because this takes a lot to do this. You know, a lot of work setting up these shows. Believe it or not, it's not an easy thing. Just type a couple things in and you're done. You know,
right?
So it takes a lot. So tonight we're going to talk about the free agents that we picked up and that we signed officially now. Guys we re-signed, and then we're going to play a little chat GM, and we're going to do a mock draft tonight for the first one of this 2026 season. So, Nate, are you excited for doing mock drafts already?
Not really, because I mean we already know what our first round pick is, so it's like it kind of like kills that entire part. But besides that, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see what we do and what the chat says for 2 through 7. So it's going to be fun still, for sure.
Yeah. What hurts, too, is I feel like a bad separation that we lost that number 14. That's still going to bother me. Because even the day of the draft, because I'll be at Pittsburgh for the draft, even when they get to number 14 and it's the Ravens pick, I'm going,
you got to boo it. You got to boo it.
Oh, I will.
The whole section. You have to tell the whole section to boo it.
Will. I'll flip off every freaking Ravens fan I can find, too. I don't care. So I know the Jets fans aren't happy.
They're not happy?
No, because they got Geno back. Did you see that video I sent
yeah, that's
in the
right.
chat today? Yeah, typical New Yorker, man. Sounds just like a New Yorker, language and everything. Man, this guy was flipping out that Geno's back. So Jets fans are not happy. I love every
No,
minute of
they're not.
it. So let's start this off. Let's hit up the chat right now. Let's see who's here. Jason Downs is here, and I already gave him the phone number to call in. It's 1-800-PIS-SOFF. Let's see. Levi's in the house. What's up, Levi? Sacktown Mike is here. What's up, Sacktown? Panda's in the house. Alex is in the house. Circus Raid is here. Bomb threat is a raider. Fuck you, rat turds. Power bomb will be a force against D-lines. Dude, I am so excited for this offensive line. What's your level of comfort with this offensive line going forward from here?
I mean, it's way higher than it was last season. That's definitely for sure. Just off of one person alone, it's miles ahead. But I'm really excited to see this offensive line come together, as well as what that means for Ashton Jeanty specifically too, because considering he had a very good year with the line that was ahead of him, imagine a good offensive line now. Like, that gets me really excited. So I'm very excited to see this.
I can't wait. I mean, I'm going to get a chance to see 2 games, hopefully 2 games this season in person, the one in New England, the one in New York. I know you're going to get to see a lot. Or you have the ability to see more than me because you live so much closer. Are you still planning on coming out for the New York trip, right?
That's the plan. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see when it comes to
because it all depends on the date too. So I mean,
right,
I'm sure that has a lot to do with it too. But let's see, where were we? He said intro was fire. And I think I've said this before, but I gotta say, I think our collective group that we have, our intros are fucking. The videos that you put together and Jay puts together, the videos are awesome, and the music just adds that twist to it. It's just the beautiful.
It is very great.
Very great.
Very great.
Hobo's in the house. What's up, Bobo? He said, thanks for the grades today, Jeff. He sends me a text out of nowhere today, and it just says the word test, so I went F. Then he sends me the word test again. I go C-. And every time he would say something, I gave him a better grade. What's up, Blazer? I'm going to walk on at the Raiders and play QB. Uncle Rico and I are going to work out on the offseason.
There you go.
We've been mocking drafting since week 5. Yeah, really, right? What's up, Chico? Daniel Berry's in the house. What's up, my guy?
What up, Daniel Berry?
Ravens are going to get booted every away game they play.
Honestly.
Yeah, just because, I mean, their front office did not help their fans at all, man. Not one bit. Money Chuck, what's going on, man? Yeah, I saw Linderbaum do his presser with our signings. He is a big dude. The funny thing is, as big as he is, when he stood up and then Kwity Paye stood up, I didn't realize how big Kwity Paye was. He's only like maybe an inch or so shorter than him, it seems. Kwity Paye's a lot taller than I thought. You know? But yeah, did you watch the presser at all today or a replay of it?
I didn't, but today I am definitely going to after this.
Yeah, it's short. It's not long. It's only, I think, it's like 15 minutes tops.
Okay, cool.
And of course, Linderbaum was the main attraction, so they were asking him tons of questions. But yeah, it was good. It was good to hear from all of them and see them up there, you know, because they're the top 4 guys that we brought in, really, if you look at it. You know, Linderbaum being the biggest acquisition out of any of these free agent moves in the entire NFL, not just for us.
Right.
Don't trip. What's up, man? Incoming playoff run. What's up? Oh, I'm not going that far yet. What's up, Red Nation? What's going on?
Agreed.
Better than last year, but need to adjust the right guard and right tackle. Absolutely. Levi, you're coming in. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely be in talks about that for sure, man.
Yeah.
Watch Shenty's YouTube channel. He's hyped. By the way, his game day blog was dope. I watch him whenever he goes on. I just didn't get a chance today. What's scarier than Ashton Jeanty? And Ashton Jeanty that doesn't have to fight 5 yards behind the scrimmage. That's going to be a thing of beauty this year. He's going to be able to work. You know, he wasn't able to work last year. Yeah, Gino says the Jets are getting a better player than he was before. Yeah, I did too, Trip. I don't say I
I
didn't
did
call it
too.
Kool-Aid. I always say biting the apple. I took a bite out of that apple and it tasted horrible as the season went on. What's up, Edgar Sosa? What's going on, man? Let's see. Bueno's here. What's up, Bueno? What's
What
going
up,
on?
Bueno?
Who's the biggest man on the team physically? Oh, that's gonna be Wagner. Wagner's the biggest one.
Is he?
He's a monster. Yeah, I think he's the tallest and the heaviest out of everybody. Let's see. Lindenbaum feels like the Rodney Hudson, and he brought up Rodney Hudson in the talk today because they asked him about, in the past, did you ever get a chance to meet Jim Otto or whatever? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, why are they asking this question? There's probably no chance that he ever met Jim Otto. I can't imagine
Yeah. There was no
when their
reason
paths
to.
would have when
Yeah.
their paths would have ever crossed. Really,
Right.
that was a weird question. But so what we're gonna do here is, so just a reminder, subscribe to both channels, everybody. Nate doesn't know I'm putting this up yet, but I'm putting this up. So here's the deal, everybody. We're going to do guaranteed one mock draft for sure. But if we can get 100 combined likes tonight, okay, we'll do a second one. All right. So that means for every thumbs up and like I get on my channel, I should see the same number on his. And if we hit 100 combined, we will do another one after that. You cool with that?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. All right. So let's do this then. Let's get into. Let me ask you this: the free agency fallout. What move? I know that the answer is going to be on this one already. What move helped the most? And the chat can answer this too. Obviously, what do you think was the biggest impact? This is such a dumb question, but I had to ask it.
I think this question obviously is going to be besides Linderbaum. I think we can all agree that he's probably, the biggest acquisition, like you said, not even just for us, but for the entire league in general. He's been the biggest acquisition. So to me, besides Linderbaum, of course, I think it has to be the combination of the linebackers. We said, early in the season, as soon as it ended, that we are depleted in the linebacker room. And now we end up with two of the better linebackers in the NFL, and our linebacking core looks exponentially better than it did last season already. So I'm very excited for those two linebackers to show what exactly, how exactly their chemistry worked. And we obviously seen it when they were in Georgia. So I'm hoping we get those kind of guys back, the Georgia defense, because that is disgusting.
What's up, Screen? What's going on? Cool Kev's in the house. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Cool Kev? Your podcast every day. I am on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Sundays and Mondays I'm not usually on unless something big happens. Other than that, so yeah, pretty much. Raider reporters are horrible. Yeah, they are. The questions
They
are just as usual. Let's see. Not hesitating on spending money on the free agent signings, going after our needs right away. So he's saying that's the move that helped us the most, and you're not wrong there either. Not at all. Let's see. Agreed. What has been our main struggle every year outside of Spillane linebackers? Yeah, I know the simple answer to this question is definitely Linderbaum, but take Linderbaum out of the equation because that's a no-brainer to say him. I'd have to agree with you. The two linebackers we brought in, with them both being in Georgia together before, and I'm glad they both came in together because I think that's huge. That's huge, absolutely massive for us. So was it this question? Yeah, biggest Raiders free agency signing so far. So that would be obviously the Linderbaum one. What do you think is the where is it? Oh, not that one. I gotta get that off the screen. What do you think's our biggest needs though going forward? So you think it's QB, OL, cornerback? Outside, even quarterback's a tough one to put on there because we know
who we're gonna obviously end up getting, and that's gonna be Mendoza. I do still believe, like I said last night, that we are in the market for a veteran quarterback. So I do think we are going to obtain a veteran quarterback. But the biggest need so far for me is probably either interior defensive line, just because we're not completely sure. Like, yes, we have Butler, but we need someone to play with Butler. like we can say Tassi and we can say Pegues and Hemingway, but all of those guys are still kind of green, like, to be honest. So we can't completely rely on them fully to produce, especially if we're going to be expecting to have a better defense this year. One of the better defense. I think this defense has a potential to be one of the better defenses in the NFL, but we're going to have to go ahead and get some more bodies, of course. And that's the biggest one for me, is going to be interior defensive line for sure, because those three guys up front are huge pieces of the puzzle for a 3-4 defense. So definitely up there. And then on the offensive side of the ball, it has to be wide receiver. Our wide receivers, like the same thing, are still green. They're still very new. Besides Naylor, everyone is really 2-3 years in the league, and so I think that we need to get some more veteran presence in the wide receiver room. I think just more talent in the wide receiver room in totality is my opinion. So wide receiver and interior defensive line, I think those are the two biggest needs as of right now.
Yeah, because we're going to address the other one at number one. That's a no-brainer. We know they're doing that. And I agree with both. It's definitely wide receiver and corner. And Cool Kev's legit, too, based on what we did last year. We were trying with all these converted players. And when you look at the big picture of what went on last year, you're like, what were we thinking? Like, what? It's like we brought in free agent projects is what it was. Taking guys and converting them, trying to make them this that they're not, So yeah, I'm glad with that. I'm surprised how much we will still have in cap space. We got enough to sign a free agent trench player if we want to. Yeah, we do. People don't realize how much money we actually have.
Yeah,
and what we can still gain from it too if we restructure. I forget the deadline though. There is a deadline. I think is it tomorrow or Saturday? Before they fully take effect? I'm not sure. So you just mentioned back-to-back national championship winning dogs out of Georgia. Do you watch college ball? Nate watch. I will guarantee right now. I know Nate watches more than I do. I watch it, but not as attentively and as religiously as Nate does. Nate's a big college football guy. That's why when people ask me about a lot of college players, if I'm on a show with Nate, I'll revert to anything he says because I would trust what he's talking about. Don't go by what I'd say. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? He says secondary for sure. Yeah. Wide receiver is big. Yep. Wide receiver, right guard and right tackle, nose tackle. Heard Max willing to restructure to help the team.
I really hope so, and I hope that comes soon too.
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned it last night that there's a way that if him and Colton Miller restructure, that gives us almost like another 30 mil back in the cap space on top of what we already have. So that puts us back in the 60 to 70 mil available space. Because don't forget, the rookie contract money is already taken out of that.
Right.
So that's already subtracted out. And if anybody wants a better explanation on the whole cap figures, go watch my show from Tuesday. It explains everything.
I wonder who's still available.
I've been so working on cap numbers the last 2 days. I just didn't even touch it today because mentally I needed a break from running numbers.
I like a couple of these guys already so far.
Biggest need is defensive tackle. This is Circus Raider saying this. For that 3-4 scheme, and left tackle Colton Miller is getting up there in age and has been getting injured. And that's one of the biggest things I mentioned last night on the Connection show was we need to plan for the future. We need to do it now because Colton's here for 2 more years. You don't want to do it when Colton's gone and it's a rookie or whatever. You want to start grooming somebody now that can learn from him for these next 2 seasons because he's going to understand that that's going to happen. He knows this. If he doesn't, then he's not fully understanding how this system works. Everybody's pretty much saying nose tackle and wide receiver. Shelby Harris is out there. Jenkins. Alvin Kamara could be a good trade to get a valuable running back to bring into the rear. At this point, I don't know. I don't want to trade for a running back. I don't know what your take is, Nate.
You know, although he did sign today, when I seen yesterday, I was looking through free agents. I really wanted Rashad White. I thought that could have been a really good complementary piece to what Gentry does. He signed today with the Washington Commanders, so I was kind of upset with that. But we obviously need a backup running back. We need somebody that can, they already obviously said that they want to do a two-back system. So, in my opinion, that means to me that they're going to draft somebody. I don't know when that is going to be specifically, but yeah, I think it's going to be drafting somebody because if I'm looking through available free agents right now, and there's no running backs. There is none. No. Ryan Robinson Jr. I mean, he's okay, but yeah, I wouldn't spend my cap space on that. You know what I mean?
You know what he's good for? He's good as a fill-in when your main starter goes down for any length of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year in fantasy, I had McCaffrey and I handcuffed him to McCaffrey right away.
Yeah,
because I had Robinson the year before when he was still with the Commanders. So and plus knowing CMC's injury history, I'm like, there's no way I'm not taking their second running back to back him up because he goes down, I'm screwed. I think at this point, I think we're committed to probably getting one in the draft at this point because, like you just said, free agency's weak right now, and I don't want to trade for a running back. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's up, Perry? What's going on, man? Apparently, Kubiak had a nickname around the league with players, the silent assassin. Let's see. Gentlemen, we're seeing how a modern NFL team is supposed to work during an offseason. Complete 180 from what I've seen. Oh, yeah, this is night and day from last year already. I mean, just the Linderbaum alone is light years ahead of what anything they did last year combined overall. So we're going to get into the list of everybody that we signed and everything. So we will go through that. It'd be good if the Raiders hired veterans Miller and Crosby restructured their contract. Yeah, that'll help big time. Let's see. Jeff was explaining the cap, and Baltimore decides to nix the trade. Good luck figuring out the cap situation. I get so mad too. I'm like, I was like kind of deep into it, and then all of a sudden Jason came in and told me what was going on. I'm like, son of a bitch. But again, I mean, I was live Friday night when the news broke. You came in Friday night, and then I was live during that one. So it seems like when I'm on, it's like shit happens. Nick Chubb's still available. Yeah, him and his busted knees. What's up, Dave? What's going on? Didn't they sign a fullback from the Steelers? Yes, we're going to cover that too in a moment. He's more a tight end, but he can definitely play a fullback. If the Raiders go into the draft for a running back, Price or Washington Jr. are the choices. That'd be the second round pick. I like the kid Washington. I've picked him a few different times in mock drafts. Mixon, if healthy and still want to play, would be a great pickup. He hasn't played in almost 2 years. Let's see. What's up, Ja Raider? Did you guys see on Twitter, Brady? I don't know if it's AI, but a fan yelled trade back. Brady said no. Damn it. What's up, my 2 cents? My lady kicked my chub while shaving. All right. So, Raiders just took the. Yeah, that's this one here.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about him?
Yeah. So I looked him up. So it looks like he was on Seattle since 2022. He is a wide receiver, but he didn't get very much burn. He was mainly a returner in 2025. He had 10 attempts on kickoff for 322 yards with a long of 60, no touchdowns. He just seems to be, that kind of kick return specialist that we can just rely on, put back there. We don't have to, put who was returning kicks. Lobby last year. Lobby did fine, but probably pair him with Lobby because there's normally 2 returners back there.
Yeah, we had a mix of different guys back there. They never settled on someone throughout the entire season. It seemed like it was always somebody different.
Yeah, he's 6'2", 224. He's 26 years old. He had 2 receptions on 48 yards last year as a wide receiver.
Yeah, kick return. You answered that. Jets call give us 2, 16, 33, and 2 first next year. Oh, I would take that in a heartbeat. I would absolutely love that. So this is what we did today. We did 2 things today. So this one just happened, so I didn't get to add him to the other list, which I'm going to bring up in a second. So forget about Mixon to be good in the Raiders running back room. I still would go with Kamara or Mixon. I don't want anybody that's going to come in and possibly want to take time away from him. That's the whole point, too. You know, we just need that change of pace back. Just don't want Mendoza, which is a risk, but take it. Yeah, but Arizona might want him. I mean, right now they only got Minshew, right? Well, we will be back in New Hampshire by August. They'll be lucky to make the practice squad. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he did keep fumbling too. So let's bring this up then. Now that we're talking about it, so these are the free agents that we have signed. I don't know if Connor has actually signed just yet, but it did just happen earlier this afternoon. So obviously everybody knows we got Tyler Linderbaum. Came over from Baltimore as a free agent. Kwity Paye came from the Colts as an edge. So we've got him in the mix now. Quay Walker, linebacker, came over from Green Bay. Nakobe Dean, fellow teammate of Walker at Georgia, came over from the Eagles. I know a lot of Eagles fans aren't happy about that one too. Jalen Naylor, the wide receiver from the Vikings. He was kind of buried, I would say. What's your take on Naylor? Because I know you're more of a skill position aficionado than what I would be. So give me your best take on him.
I think Jalen Naylor is honestly kind of underrated. He is obviously was buried on the depth chart to be the number 3 guy in Minnesota, but when the 2 top guys went down, you know, they missed time, both of them at different times, but when they both missed time, he stepped up as the number 2 wide receiver, and he played very well. What I expect is that they try to mold him into that Jacoby Myers kind of wide receiver. That's what I see for them. But as we know, Jacoby Myers is a great wide receiver. He's probably a low end 1 or a high end 2. And I think Jalen Naylor is probably somewhere right there as well. Probably lower, I would say in the middle 2, like decent 2. But I think that's what you can expect from him. We still, like I said, we still need to get a wide receiver. We need a bona fide number 1. And it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to be our wide receiver group, how everyone kind of fits the offense.
And then obviously we grabbed the kicker Matt Gay from the Colts. And I know I mentioned this yesterday's show, and I did on Tuesday too on the Most Notorious. He's got a connection with the special teams coordinator that we have now, and his best years were with D. Camillus, so that's kind of why they went with him, I think, over Carlson. Plus, I mean, Carlson hasn't had the greatest last 2 years either.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not upset that Carlson's on the outs now, but what are you going to do? And then again, the one move we made today, besides pulling up that wide receiver from Seattle, Connor Haywood, who his brother is Cam Haywood from the Steelers. They were both in the Steelers together. He is the son of Ironhead Haywood, for any of you old school guys that even remember him from years ago. He's his youngest son that's in the NFL. So he does play primarily. He's a tight end, but he can play that fullback role. So, and I'm sure that's where we're going to see him for the most part in Kubiak's offense. So this addresses that fullback need. You know, he's a big kid. I don't know if anybody's ever seen him play or whatever, but he's good. You know, he's not stupendous. Like, he's not a great tight end, but as a fullback style, if he's even half of what his father was in that position, kid's going to be good. He's going to be good for us. And it's a position we needed. It's a position everybody's been screaming about for the last, few weeks now, that knowing what we're going to run. So I think it's a great pickup, grabbing him, because it's not going to be cheap. He's not going to be expensive either. He's going to be decent money, where we're going to save some. And just one more note on Quiddy Pay. I live in Rhode Island. He's a Rhode Island native. Went to high school in Rhode Island, so I'm happy. So I got a homegrown guy from Rhode Island in the NFL. Another guy that's from Rhode Island that's on the Raiders. That makes 3 now.
Who's the 3?
Mark Van Egan was born and raised in Rhode Island. Justin Fargas is from Rhode Island. He wasn't born and raised here, but he lived in Rhode Island with his mom for a long time. And then Quiddy Pay. So that's 3 guys that I know of right now that were from Rhode Island that are Raiders fans. I already reached out to him on IG, sent him a private message, and hopefully something comes with that, but we'll see. So what does everybody in the chat think about the guys that we picked up as free agents so far? I mean, is everybody happy with all of them, or is there anybody questions? Nate, is there anybody on this list that you're not too keen on?
Honestly, no, not really. I think everybody here was signed strategically, and you can definitely see that. You can see that they addressed places of need, and they got arguably every best player at the place of need. So I think that this was really a really good free agent signing period. And, I think we still have work to do. There's still some good free agents out there, and I know there's going to still be additions made. And I don't think we're done yet.
Armando, that's a good question. Welcome into the show, man. Who do you guys think is going to be our starting quarterback? Right now, on paper, the way we are, it's ALC 12. It's the only quarterback we got on the roster until the draft.
Right.
So, I mean, that's it. That's all we got. Lobby will be in the tunnels below the strip showing his fanny for slot coupons. John Rader says, I saw this on Twitter. Max, close friend that does podcasts, said Max is pissed off and he was just looking at the schedule coming up and he was staring at it. Ravens gave us an angry Max. Yeah, it's not till next season now. Myers is a wide receiver 3. Should have kept Jacoby. Oh, I wish we kept Jacoby because Jacoby in this offense, I think would have been absolutely awesome for us. It would have been a beautiful addition. I don't know what his contract is. I haven't looked it up. Yeah, that's his son, fullback. Yep. Let's see. Where were we? I just want to see what. Oh, I lost my spot. Oh yeah, here we go. Shout out. Yeah. Seen him against Myles Garrett get cheap by him. Myles was frustrated. It says Naylor is faster than Meyer.
Yeah, he is.
What's up, Diesel? What's going on, man? Welcome in. I'm good with the moves. Jeff, you should reach out and get an interview at Pay. I'm going to try, man. I am definitely going to try. What's up, Raider Pete? I'm definitely going to try. Home run. So everybody's happy with this. For clarification, did Maya get cut from our Raiders? If so, Hayward is a good pickup. No, Michael Maya he's still under contract.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did great in free agency. What's up, Darren? Levi, super excited. This has been explosive. Looking forward to some smash mouth football. Oh yeah, definitely. Nealer and Gay is the 2 best signings if you want to nitpick. I think we got a better kicker right now, probably. I have to get a running back now, maybe a QB for the cheap. If not, then just running back. Speaking of the quarterbacks, if we know what we're drafting, okay, we're not moving out. So we go into the season with just him and ALC 12, or are you feeling that we're still going to bring a veteran in?
I definitely still think we're going to bring a veteran in. I was looking through the free agents right now just to see who was available, and at the quarterback position, there's a couple of guys that I find kind of interesting. The top 2 guys that are still available at the quarterback position are Kirk Cousins, of course, which we've all talked about and have heard rumblings about. A guy that I honestly would keep my eye on now looking at it is Aaron Rodgers. He would be cheaper. He's definitely a veteran quarterback. He didn't have a terrible season last year. He's definitely capable of running an offense and as well as teaching a younger quarterback. And I think that anybody, a younger quarterback, obviously Mendoza, who we're going to get, but any young quarterback would be more than happy to learn from one of the greatest to ever do it in Aaron Rodgers. So he's still available. And then all the way down here,
I
there's
love
two
it you
more
say that
guys.
all the way down here.
Yeah, all the way down here is Joe Flacco and Russell Wilson. I wouldn't. I mean, I can definitely see either of those guys stepping in the building and being okay. But I just don't think that you feel comfortable enough bringing either of those guys. I would think maybe more so Joe Flacco than Russell Wilson, but I don't think you go
Mhm.
into the season expecting to win games if you bring either of those guys in. And I think the veteran quarterback that we want to bring in, we want to expect to win games while Mendoza is still developing. So, like I said, I don't think either of those guys are that kind of player.
I know somebody asked earlier about Hayward's contract. I just looked it up. There's nothing in here yet. His salary last year was 2.7 mil. His market value was like 1.2. It did go down a bit from what he was getting paid. So I don't know what the actual consensus is going to finally be. Scream, just to let you know, when you look at the cap numbers for the Rays, that money's already been subtracted out. So when you see the definite number, that money's already accounted for. It has to be accounted for. So whenever you see somebody put out a number for the salary cap that's available, it's already 99% of the time it's already taken out of that. Because we have to make sure that that money is already put aside. And because we have the number one overall pick, we have the highest rookie salary cap that we have to hold versus any other team in the NFL because that number one player will be the highest paid player that comes out of the draft. So, like, his total contract may be like 50 mil, but his first year is going to probably be like 8 or 9. All the other players are going to be a lot smaller than that. So, his contract automatically is going to put him in that top 51 bracket. So which means when he finally gets on the team, someone's going to fall off that top 51 that doesn't count towards our salary cap. So that's why the cap may fluctuate again by a couple mil here and there because of that top 51 as we add these rookies in too. And as we add more free agents if they're higher than the lowest on the top 51. So that gets explained in that video too, because that top 51, until I started doing the research on it, I didn't fully understand it. Now I get it. It makes sense. So, but let's get into this now too. The free agents that we re-signed that were with us last year. So we got Malcolm Coots, we're bringing back as a defensive end, and Eric Stokes. Nate, what's your take on both of these?
I think the Stokes signing is very good. He was our best cornerback last season, and to retain him is a very good move. And then, of course, we just had to build upon it, and we're going to get a second year Darian Porter, who we expect big things from. Eric Stokes, obviously, we know about him, and then we bring in Teron Johnson. I think that our cornerback room is starting to look a little bit better than in seasons past, but we still need to add there as well. I'm not completely convinced that Stokes um, can stay healthy for an entire year. I know he did last year, but that was only 1 year, and his entire career so far has been riddled with injury. So I want to see it more consecutive years of being not injured. So
Mhm.
but whenever he's out there on the field, he's very good. So I'm good with that. And then Coots, I think we're gonna finally see the Malcolm Coots that we were expecting. I know we paid him $1 million more than what we did last year, but I think that considering the situation we were in at that point, um, with Max Crosby already out of the building, and our our thought is we need to get some kind of depth at that position. I think it's a fine contract. It's only 1 year, so if he doesn't work out again, then it's an easy way to cut him off. Just cut ties with him. But we said it before as well. If Malcolm Kuntz, we let Malcolm Kuntz walk, and he goes to another team and he becomes the edge that we seen in the past couple seasons prior to this one,
Yeah, I
and
get you.
we put so much time and effort in his development for so many years, and someone else gets to reap those benefits, we just kind of look stupid. So I think I like this signing. Both of these guys, I'm glad are back. And yeah, that's kind of it.
I'm happy with both, for sure. I mean, Stokes was, I thought, a no-brainer. Kuntz for another 1-year contract. I'm okay with it.
I thought we signed him for 10 last year, but either way.
For what?
Kuntz. I thought we signed him for 10. But Kulkev
we
says
were-
we signed him less from 12 to 11. I'm saying last year. I thought we signed him last year for 10.
I'll tell you in a second, actually, because now I'm curious.
Either way, it was just a million fluctuation. I knew that.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a difference. What did we get him for? He was getting 11 last year. Oh, it's not even showing in here yet. They don't even have it in here. But his market value did go down. It went down to like 9.9. Oh, what's up, No Face Raider? What's going on? I'm not opposed to that. I mentioned it last night, and I nearly got lynch mob last night on the show. But I mean, seriously, I mean, think about it. I mean, which would you rather spend? Short money on a guy like him and give him that chance to retire as a Raider? You know, you'll keep a lot of Raider Nation happy because there were a lot that were in favor of him in the first place. You know, so he said Rogers ain't coming. Oh, what's up, Arthur Kasi? What's going on, man?
What up,
Welcome in, Willa. Yeah, we did just talk about that a few moments ago. So yeah, this guy here, Derek.
I don't know.
Derek Young.
That's how I was gonna say it.
Yeah, it's a good pickup, I think. I mean, what do we got to lose at this point, right? Let's see. We pick up Joe Milton. Oh, is that what they're saying, Levi? 2-year, 5.5 mil, 2 million guaranteed. Okay, all right, that's good. You guys are assuming Mendoza doesn't start. I know what coach has said in the past, but he's never been the guy to have to deal with the pressure of not starting your starter. You guys are assuming. Yeah, you have to assume that he's not going to start. You got to look at it as if he's not going to start. You have to. You at quarterback, yeah. I have to assume that he's not going to start right away.
Yeah.
You know, unless by some miracle that's, you know, I don't see, especially when you got Brady sitting there saying he doesn't believe in it. And if he can talk, I mean, unless he lights it up in preseason and he earns a spot, then go for it, you know? Let's see. Kuntz was a bit high at 11, but hope he returns to that Kuntz we knew before injury. Cole Kett says he's not sold on Stokes, Nate.
Yeah, I completely get it.
I'm talking about been pondering if that comes to fruition. Max should redo his contract and put in a no trade clause. That's the one thing I don't want him to do if he restructures. Is to put in a no trade clause.
Yeah.
Because teams are still supposedly calling about him. You know, and if the right team calls with the right deal, you kind of gotta, because then your plans that you had with that 14th pick could be back in action again if we get, you know, like a 17th or an 18th pick overall. You know, you might just have to adjust it a little bit because I'm telling you, I don't think fans realize how big of that loss that 14 overall pick really was.
Yeah, it's tough, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a game changer right there, having that number 14, because you could have done anything with that pick at that point. Let's see. Hey, I support the move too, Jeff. Man, thank you. I think it's great. I think it's a perfect fit. You know, again, fans are gonna go back and look at the Saints when Kubiak was there in Carr's first year down there, how he started off before he got injured. He was on fire. He was having some tremendous games under that system. So you already know he knows the system. That's the best part of this. And now you got a line that can protect him too, to keep him safe. And he's got a legit running game. He's got the best tight end in the league, basically. He's got some firepower with at least Naylor as a wide receiver, or whatever we do in the draft still. You know, so this is such a better team than what he left, even with Devontae Adams. I'm sorry. I think this is already a better team overall than what was here Derek Carr's last year with us. So just think what he could do, you know? I mean, god damn. Why wouldn't you want to do it? What's up, Anthony? What's going on, man? What's up, G fam? So just to remind everybody, we're going to do a mock draft in a few minutes. But again, if we hit 100 likes combined between my channel and Nate's, okay, we'll do a second one tonight. So it's pinned at the top of my chat and it's pinned at the top of Nate's. It's got the links for both my channel and his. So if you're in my channel, get your butt over to Nate's channel, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. And if you're in his, come over, hit the thumbs, but then go back to Nate. Stay in Nate's channel. Watch from his show, from his channel. Get him the watch time, get him the hours, and get him the subs. We're working on getting his algorithm to hit so we can get him and jump him up because I want to see Nate hit 500. That's the goal, guys. We want Nate at 500 plus before the season starts in 2026 this fall. Okay? So that's the goal, and we need your help, which means you go and share his stuff, please. For the love of God, share what you can for Nate. All right? So please help everybody out here. We appreciate everything you guys can do for him to get his name out there more. What's up, Michael? Jeff, remind me of my X14 pick now. I'm going back to my liquor to erase this happening again. Oh God. I don't want to spend Rodgers money. Oh no, I don't want Rodgers. Hell no. Max's contract becomes fully guaranteed for 2020 as of tomorrow, I believe. Don't see a trade happening after that. Restructure maybe, but not a trade. I'm fine. Restructure, yes. I want them to do a restructure. Because if we don't trade him now, I don't want him to put that no trade clause, basically. Because if he starts the season off and he's lighting it up and teams start calling midway through the season before the trading deadline, granted, I'd rather have the draft picks now. But if we can get something for next year instead, fuck, I'll take it. I don't care. Let's see. Please, God, no mock. Yeah, but the mock draft we're going to do tonight, Anthony, you guys are picking the players. Nate and I are not picking the players.
Right, no. Exactly.
This is all on you guys in the chat. So when we get to it, we'll get to it. What's up, Elon? What's going on, man? I'm just trying to catch up in the chat here. There it is, LV10. Yep. It's right at the top of the Darren. If you're on my channel, you just put it in there, didn't you?
I just put it in right now. Yeah.
Did you put it in yours or did you put it in the chat here?
Both.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's basically it's LV Raider 10. Just look him up. That's his same tag for everything he does on social media.
Yes, sir.
So just like mine is 401 Raider Jeff on all my social media, his is the same setup too. I want Nate to reach 500. He needs to bring back the Los Angeles Legends.
I do. I want to very soon. Very soon.
I was doing a mock draft. I swear I was at 14 trying to see who I go with. Then I hear Jason tell Jeff Ravens backed out of the 14th pick, started to fade away and came back. Well, you know, the funny thing is prior to Max coming back, if you want to do a mock draft, the Jets would always hit you up first for a trade. They don't hit you up anymore for a trade now.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, which is funny because 805 mentioned it last night in the chat. And then while we were on the show, I went in and did it for the hell of it. And sure as shit, the Jets didn't give me an offer to move up.
Interesting.
Cardinals did, though, every time. And they basically gave everything away to try and get them. So that's the funny part. Do you have the draft stuff ready?
I have it up, yep.
All right. Let me clear all this other stuff out of here. Remove that. Remove that and remove that. Yeah, whenever you're ready, pop it up.
Question.
Yes.
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, and anybody that wants to become a member of my channel, I do have 99-cent membership, so it's cheap. So any type of support we get definitely is appreciated very, very much. There you go. You got Mike Guerrero in there. Good job.
Hey, appreciate you.
Darren's in there too.
Brother.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody doing this. Trust me, you have no idea. I've been with Nate now. comes the start of this season, Nate and I will have been together doing shows. We'll be at a 2-year anniversary by like week 2 of this coming season.
Yeah.
Him and I have been together doing shows. He's the first one that I started doing shows with was with Nate. So we've been together for a long time doing this, and I absolutely love doing the shows with him. So anything I can do to help him, trust me, he's my guy. He's my day one from 100%. Let's see. Best draft you've ever seen from our chat. It's going to be fun. Hey, you ready?
Put this All right. Up. We ready, guys?
I'm going to pull the... let's do this. Let me put us up top.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just trying to make it so where I can... All right, let me get that out of there, too. And I'm going to take this off the screen. That won't matter because that's going to be an ad anyway. Oh, you're using a different system, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What is your preferred method of mock draft? This is the first time that I've used this one. So I wanted it to be a little bit different. That's why. But we can go to a different, whichever one we want, you know?
How did I already mess up, Jason? What did I do? I didn't even do anything. Sacktown's asking if you're going to Bakersfield this year.
I'm not going to Bakersfield this year. It's the same time as another event. So you guys are. I know. I was gonna say you guys are available to buy up all of the raffles. I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna win this year. So I might Venmo Leo. Maybe hey, buy some raffle tickets for me. You know, maybe we'll win.
Oh God, that's funny.
All right, we ready, guys?
Yeah. Let me. Where is it? I just got to do one thing here, real quick. Hold on, and then we'll roll into this.
Show me your nailer stash, he said.
So, just real quick, everybody. Nope, not that one. God damn it. There it is. See a screen. So this was pointed out to me today that Nate and a new Raider share the same type of mustache. So here he is.
Hold on, they still see mine. There you go.
Oh, come on. What the hell's going on? Why is it not showing? There it is.
There it is.
Put this on the side of you. Look at that. Look at the comparison. Look at it. He almost looks like he's got that little strip right here, too, because of the way the microphone's in front of him at the thing. He's a Vegas native, too. Isn't he born and raised in Vegas or something, too? Yeah, there you go.
Apparently.
He's just a little darker.
Hello.
Yeah.
So if I could put the microphone this close.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Are we ready, sir?
Yes, sir. All right, chat. So here we go. Here's how this is going to work. So we have the first. We're not going to do any trades. We'll make this easier with not doing trades because trades could really take this forever. So what we'll do is when it's our pick, we'll go with the consensus that's in the chat at that moment of what we should pick. Okay.
So we're obviously going to just fast forward after the first round, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we all already know what's going to happen here. So okay. This is what I was going to say. I'm most interested to see who offers us and what. Because I know you said that normally the Jets offer you something off like in the beginning before, and there's no Jets here. Some very good offers, though. Very good offers.
Arizona's not even on there, is it?
Nope, neither.
So that means they're settled with going with Minshew. Okay.
Ooh, if Tennessee was giving me their first rounder next year, I would spin all over this. But this isn't even bad either. This isn't bad at all.
Is that round 2? Oh, yeah, it's round 3.
Mm-hmm. Round 3 and 4. But if they gave us an extra first with that one, I would have been all over it. But I'm going to reject all of these.
I wonder what Tampa Bay would have taken with that pick.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh? They don't need
All right,
Fernando
everybody, what are
Mendoza.
we taking at number 1?
So this one is easy. This one is obviously easy. We're gonna take Fernando Mendoza, and that's easy. Yeah. We're gonna not look at those. I'm honestly interested to see how everything fell, though. So it went Mendoza, Reese, Mauigoa. I still can't pronounce that, but Mauigoa, Bain, Styles, Freeling, Bailey, Tate. Oh, Tate goes to New Orleans. That's kind of cool. Love to Kansas City. I don't think this happens anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, probably not. Not now.
Yeah. Downs. Isidore. I wanted to see where these two picked right here. The Rams in Boston. Or I'm sorry, the Rams in Boston, Baltimore. But the Rams with Jermod McCoy, cornerback from Tennessee, who I think is very good as well. And then Baltimore went David Boston. This is what basically our pick would have been. And I know that somebody in this chat, Spy Tech, Jason, really wanted this guy at 14 right here. So
Boston.
that's basically.
I've picked him a few times in my drafts too. Sacktown said we should. He said Reese on the first pick instead of Mendoza.
Let's see. Lemon goes to number 21 to Pittsburgh. So there's going to be a pair of USC wide receivers to Pittsburgh with Pittman and Lemon. But Cooper goes in the first. If we didn't
lose that 14th pick, we could have made Jason happy, and we could have taken Boston.
Yeah, honestly.
Yep.
Let's see. Concepcion ends up going in the first. Kenyon Sadiq falls to the Niners. But yeah. All right. So we're now in the second round. The best possible players are up here. CJ Allen, linebacker out of Georgia. Ty Simpson, we don't go double quarterback. No. Kaden McDonald, D-line Ohio State. Cornerback Colton Hood from Tennessee. I know Jeff sees the guy already, and honestly, I think this would be my choice right here as well. But
if not him, I would say McDonald or even maybe grab Hunter at that point. I don't know. But what's the chat say? The chat's not really giving us any names here.
Well, I've just started going over them, so let's see.
Yeah.
Lee Hunter, I really like as well. We talked about how we need some depth at the defensive line spot. I like him. Zion Young, if we want to, think about potentially moving on from Crosby again. Pregnon, I know a lot of people are up on him. Anthony Hill Jr., of course, I don't know about linebacker anymore. Jacob Rodriguez, we've been talking about for a long time. How much we enjoy his tape. Pons, I really like Pons. Jadarian Price would be that another running back. I don't know.
Yeah, but now you're kind of going deep there when there's.
Yeah, of course.
Scream. I
was trying to give everybody some time.
Basically, Mendoza was pick number 1, and now it just goes to our next pick, which is the second round. So this is what's available. All that other stuff got picked by other players, other teams. John Ray is saying Young. Where's Young on this list right now? Or did he get picked?
Zion Young is right here.
Ooh. Oh, he's right after Max, huh? So GFAM says Max. Sacktown says Simpson. Let's see. Bueno says best available kicker. So Max, the Nigerian monster, GFAM's on him. Jason's on Hunter. Levi says Dunker. I think it's too early to take on Dunker still. BPA forget finding a position, just take best player.
So that would be linebacker CJ Allen.
Never mind. God from Oregon is what Jarrita said. Darren said Rodriguez. He's gone already, isn't he?
No, Rodriguez is still here. Right here.
Oh, he's 46. Yeah. But do we need to take a linebacker right there instead of a defensive tackle, an actual zero tech guy? Zy Young is, yes. I mean, a lot of people are saying Zion too. Katie McDonald is Zion Young. What's up, Chewy? Chewy says take Ty Simpson. Mock drafts is the same as Eric DaCosta business decisions.
Right.
Yeah, Ja Raider, there is a God. You got what's his name? Who's the highest God on there right now? I can't see anything.
Guard.
Yeah.
Pregnon
from Oregon. I personally, I'd rather take that kid Max, each and all. Yeah, Money Chuck says McDonald or each and all. Ja Raider says CJ's there. Take him.
We're gonna run with 3 Georgia backers. I'm cool with it.
Scream says McDonald would be the one for him. Malachi Fields, Sacktown Mike. Yeah, Jason's cool with McDonald too. I mean, more people are saying McDonald. I mean, yeah, there is still another one here. Levi said Ilshana, Ichana. Only Zamir can read that screen. I mean, we can make it bigger by doing this. Just take us off the screen.
I just did.
All right. Bring it back. Oh yeah, that's so much better now. All the ads on these channels, on these things, man, it just sucks.
Dude, I know.
If I do this, is it better? No, we'll keep it this way. Yeah, Dunker if he falls to us in the third. But I don't know. I mean, at the third, I think I might want to go wide receiver, best available. See what's there. Where they
right
are
now, it's looking like McDonald or Ian Nature.
CJ Allen's in the mix too. I've seen a lot of CJ Allens in the chat.
CJ Allen as well.
Yeah. Another one for McDonald. Another one for Allen. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Money Chuck. I agree. He says it's better to take the nose tackle now. Yeah, I would just go with that. I mean, the chat was kind of 50-50 between him and Allen, to be honest with you. I mean, Ichenor was in that mix too, but a lot of offensive linemen, we could grab another one later on. We really could.
All right. Yeah. We're getting Caden McDonald in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a big boy in the – yeah, you're right. All right.
All right. Our third round pick. Ooh, Jadarian Price has fallen to the third round.
Really?
Chris Bell and Zach Branch are still here. Dunker is still here as well. Jeremy Bernard. There is some quality players.
Well, Zachariah Branch, well, we all know about Branch, so. I mean, do we go wide receiver here or Chad, honestly, what do you guys think?
My personal opinion, if I was picking right now, I think I'd probably go Price.
Yeah, I agree, Jason. That definitely was the way to go on that one. John Raider saying Chris Bell.
I like Chris Bell. I like Zach Branch. I like getting Dunker.
Oh, he's got an ACL. Okay, Jason just said Chris Bell.
But he is. That's right. That is right. Jeremy Bernard, I like too.
I'm seeing one for Branch right now.
Josiah Chartier. Elijah Surratt is down here. Kamari Ramsey, I like, of course. USC guy.
Ja Raider said underrated Chris Bell compared to AJ Brown. Scream says take Price. I think it might be too soon to take a running back, to be honest with you. James Furpos here. Hold on.
Raiders.
Yeah, Ja Raider said never mind on Bell with the knee. So, I mean, consensus does say wide receiver.
So we're thinking Branch?
I mean, at this point, I would feel better with him knowing that he's not coming in with. Do we want to take another guy that's got a holdover injury? Granted, he might be fine by the time it starts, but I don't know, man. Where's Dunker on this?
He's right. He's underneath Branch here. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking at his draft profile here for Bell. Standout senior receiver from Louisville, had quietly building momentum, is now making a significant impact in the 2025 season. He's 6'2", 220. This is an older scouting report, but it says he could possibly be solidifying his position as a definite first-round sleeper in the upcoming NFL draft. So they were regarding him very high here in this older scouting report. But Jennings Dunker is right here underneath Branch.
Oh shit, he's right there.
Yeah, legit right underneath.
Oh, why did I think he was further down on this? So John Brady's the only one who said Dunker so far. Money Chuck threw out there Halsey, the safety. Bueno says take Branch. What's up, Show Deuce? What's up, man?
What up, man?
Jason said Ravens GM is probably going to take Bell as first round. Hope he fails his physical. Didn't Chris? Yeah, that's why we haven't jumped on him just yet doing this. Watch Bell versus Miami. He lit them up. Sacktown same price from Notre Dame.
That would be my choice. I really like
and Levi, man. That's why I would almost, instead of taking the wide receiver, want to go Dunker.
Dunker?
Yeah. He's there. You know, God.
I like Dunker a lot too.
I do too.
It would definitely
make Jeff happy and get the tackle. I mean, we did say that we wanted a tackle.
I think consensus is between these two guys here, Branch and Dunker.
I don't think you can go wrong with any one.
I wouldn't complain for either as well.
I mean, we could still grab a guard later on too. So. Oh shit! Come on, chat. Branch or Dunker? That's going to be the consensus.
Branch or Dunker? We're gonna narrow it down for you guys, make it a little easier. It's Branch or Dunker. That seems the consensus for most of them. So,
Jason said no issues.
No issues, just pick.
Money Chuck says Dunker. We will move into offensive guard. Yeah, it would be easy to move into guard as a tackle. Oh my God! Could you imagine if we moved him to right guard? What that offensive line, just the grit and just the meanness in that group. Oh my God. Those three guys in the middle would just be a fucking three-man wrecking crew.
Dunker.
Yeah.
Branch,
oh my God. Take Dunker.
Branch. Yeah.
Take Dunker.
A lot of Dunkers here. So we're going to go with Jennings Dunker.
What's up, Green Eye? What's up, man? Just another reminder here, everybody. Make sure you get over to Nate's channel. Hit that thumbs up. Remember, if we hit 100 likes combined on all our platforms that we're on our YouTube channels here, we'll do another mock draft after this one. See if you guys can top this one. So right now we're at 23 on one of my channels, and no, actually, it might be more than that. Hang on. Hold on. On the landscape, I got 13 likes. And on the vertical, I got 23. So let's go. So I'm at 36 in total.
Bueno said this draft is propaganda and Jeff influenced. I rescind my picks. Rescind my picks.
I don't care. Whatever, Bueno. Just remember, you guys hit those thumbs up, man. It helps. It helps. It helps. It helps. Iowa offensive line factory. Yeah, hell yeah, man. And that's the other thing. If he does get the starting job, man, that's you got two former Iowa players side by side. That offensive line in the middle will be actually four of them, if you think about it. You're talking JPJ to Linderbaum to Dunaker to whoever takes the right tackle spot, whether it's Caleb Rogers, whether it's Grant. 4 out of your 5 guys are going to be set for quite a few years because they're young. The only one you got to worry about replacing is the toughest position on the line is left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Levi says best wide receiver now at this point.
Best wide receiver, which would be Skylar Bell from UConn.
He's still. Oh no, that's the UConn kid. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Will Lee, cornerback out of Texas A&M here. We already went too offensive line heavy, but Jake Slaughter, it says this. This says that it's a Raiders fit for Jake Slaughter.
Which, yeah, but not now.
Not anymore. Yeah, now.
Because think about it, you got Linderbaum. We still have Meredith, right?
Yeah, we still have Meredith.
Yeah, we still have Meredith. So there's your backup. In an emergency situation, whatever, you still got JPJ in the mix there too. If we ever had to, like if Linderbaum was going to be out for any extended time, then we got to put JPJ back there, I think, at that point. And then you could really shuffle that line around because you're going to have the depth to do it. Because Duneker's going to make the team, Yeah. So I'm not even worried about that. That kid's a shoo-in. Linderbaum said in his press, Iowa builds line. Yeah, he did say that. He did. He definitely did. Dixon says Genesis Smith. Jarrada says Skylar Bell. Genesis Smith. Money Chuck's calling for a safety. Who's the top safety available right now?
Genesis Smith.
Oh, all right. So there's 2. So make that 3 what Money Chuck was be calling for him. What's up? Where's the flag? What's going on, brother? Welcome in. I mean, right now you've got at least 3 out of this, and no one else.
Yeah.
See, Green did say he did resign with us. You got 3 saying Genesis Smith.
Looks like we're going Genesis Smith then.
Dixon said his name is Jeremiah. Jeremiah Smith.
All right, we're going Genesis Smith.
All right, sounds good to me.
Next, we still got essentially a lot of the same people here. Now I would really take Will D now. Deion Burks is here. Bud Clark. Oh, no, we took safety already. Genesis Smith. Bryce Lance.
Where's the flag? About to clock in. But made it in time for the Iowa O-line talk. Draft him. We did. We took Duneker. What's up, Manuel? What's going on, my guy? Everybody's happy with these picks so far, which is good. It's you guys in the chat that are picking it. I mean, the only one you left up to us really was the toss-up between Duneker and
Zach Branch.
Yeah, Branch. And we did say we wanted to take him if he was there. The only thing we didn't get was we didn't get Rodriguez, right?
No, we didn't. Neil, Slaughter, Lee.
Yeah, John Ray is the only one that's given a name right now. He said Neil. So come on, chat. This is your chance. Oh, Bueno saying Slaughter. We don't need another one right now. I mean, I know he's tough to pass on, but
he's not that tough to pass on considering we drafted 2 offensive linemen already.
No, you know what I mean, though. I mean, it's
no, yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, if we were going to draft a center in this draft, even if we needed one or not, I would have taken Hetch anyway, and then just move him if we have to. I just think he's top dog here in this draft for sure. If we didn't get Linderbaum, we better have walked out of this draft with Hetch, but we don't have to worry about that now. The kid from Kansas State, I like that kid. Money Chuck said just best player available.
Neil.
Let's see. Oh, Levi says offensive position. Where's the flag? Said Neil agree. Neil. He agrees with Neil.
With Neil, yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather pick raisins out of the raisin brand instead. Cool cat. Darren asked, what about defensive backs? Well, that's right there. Julian Neal's the top one on this list right now.
Yep.
Breaking Jaw Raiders said, Raiders, Chargers, and Texans interested in guard Wyatt Teller. I didn't hear a lot of good things about him, though. I know 805 broke him down a couple of weeks ago when they first talked about him getting cut. And he wasn't too impressed with him. I mean, it doesn't mean we're not going to take him, but I'll pick him up. I don't know. Be interesting, though.
Yeah. So I guess Neil?
I'm kind of the consensus. Sacktown's the one snap, but Sacktown's still pissed that we took took Fernando overall #1. Let's see, where's the flag? Says my brother, who's a Browns fan, loves him. I wouldn't pick Jeremiah Smith because of Geno Smith. No problem, bad genes. Why, are they related?
Yeah.
There's no way they're related, right?
Jeremiah Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Geno are related? Seriously?
Yeah.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Yes. They're like cousins.
I talk shit about Geno right in front of the kid. I don't care. Oh, they're cousins. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, majority is saying Neil now. We got 3 of them right here.
All right, we're going Neil.
Then Willie Wayne and Bueno said Neil.
All right. Roush, if we want another tight end. Bryce Lance, wide receiver.
What have we got for wide receivers right now? Did we even pick one yet?
We haven't picked one yet, no. The best wide receivers available are Bryce Lance at 111. Reggie Virgil is the next one. That's at 146. So I don't know if we would go. This is pick number 134 overall.
Oof.
Michael Taft. Caleb Proctor. Carson Beck. Here we go. Carson
there we go.
Beck. Harold Perkins is not bad.
Dixon said in this mock draft we traded Max Crosby for Justin Jefferson. Okay.
Oh, for real though. Oscar Delp, just pair the entire Georgia national championship team together.
Where's the flag said Bo Steffens?
Bo Steffens. Interior offensive lineman for Iowa.
Oh, yeah, no. We need a wide receiver. If we go tight end, best blocking tight end. That's what Darren said. Is there a Taylor Swift on the draft? Mike's looking for a Taylor Swift.
I'd probably go Proctor.
Oh, Hetch is gone. Hetch went in like the late first, early second, I believe. He won't be here. He's the highest rated center. I can't imagine he's still in here.
Let's see. It doesn't even. It just has interior offensive line in total. No, yeah, not here.
Yeah, he wouldn't be this high. Oh, this far down. Yeah, no, he's gone. Stevens will block your socks off.
Proctor, Bueno said.
I agree. Yeah, he said Proctor. So we're going another offense. Oh, no, defensive lineman.
Defensive lineman, yeah. Bueno's the only one that said something, guys. Oh, well, I guess where's the flags did too, but.
Ja Rada says Proctor also.
Proctor. Let me see. Who would I pick here? I don't know if I would go Bryce Lance here. I would probably.
Yeah, we did Willie Wayne. Yeah, he's going to be a good kick return, punt return guy for us.
Maybe Perkins. Maybe Zane Durant.
Man, wide receiver really thins out.
It's really thin right now.
Sacktown, I went too far.
All right. I think we're gonna go with Proctor.
Okay. All right. So now, what number are we at? What number pick?
Pick number 175.
175.
Correct. Xavier Harris, Jack Andrews, Parker Brailsford, Chris McClellan. I'd probably Chris McClellan. Cole Payton.
Oscar Delp. Jude Bowery.
Another offensive tackle.
One of these guys will stick. That's the top rated running back left right now. Is that kid?
Let me see the running back. Devon Claiborne.
Yeah, exactly, John. You're running back a wide receiver. So.
Yeah, it doesn't look like either of those are going to be the pick.
Go back again. Oh yeah, wide receiver. I think is it the kid Caldwell? That's the one I've heard good things about. The kid from Cincinnati. Or am I wrong?
Honestly, I don't know.
Dixon said Reggie Virgil. He goes, any wide receiver named Reggie has to be a baller.
I think
Keelan Black still available?
Yeah, way further though. Way further. Yeah, I mean Sawyer Robinson.
What's the best available overall right now? What's the top guy?
Defensive lineman Xavier Harris.
Markel Bell, 107.
Yeah, he's down here. Right here.
Is that big son of a bitch? That's the big dude, right?
How do I see his? Oh, right here. He is. They don't have a profile on him.
Markel Bell.
Oh yeah, he's 6'9", 340. He's a really big guy.
Yeah, that's the kid that got destroyed in the senior day practices. Got fucking leveled. He came so far off his block and he stood straight up basically. He became so top heavy, and his feet crisscrossed themselves, and he got knocked on his ass.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, my guy? Yeah, that's who it was. Zion Young's the one that laid him out. I mean, he ran over him like he was a 2-year-old.
Like he was a 2-year-old?
Oh my god, dude. You know how easy it is to push a little kid over? That's pretty much what he did to him. It was bad. Because the first time I really got a good look at the kid was the championship game. I'm like, who the fuck is that left tackle? He's huge.
Yeah.
And then a couple weeks later in the senior bowl practice, he gets freaking manhandled. I'm like, yeah, nope.
So it doesn't seem like there's a consensus pick here at this point. I would probably just go best available, get another defensive lineman at this point.
Yeah, screw it. I might as well top guy that's available.
I mean, I also do like Chris McClellan.
Was he from Iowa?
He's yeah. No, Missouri, sorry.
Oh, Mizzou. At this point, no one's really putting up Devin Moore, Manuel said.
Devin Moore out of Florida. I don't think I've seen that name yet. Yeah, he's far, sir.
Yaha's in here? I missed him. Someone just saluted to him.
I don't see him either.
I don't see him in the chat. Unless I missed it. Huh. Yeah.
All right, best available. We're going Xavier Harris then.
Money
everyone
says,
go
how
with
about
it.
a kicker? Kicker or running back? John Rader said J.C. Davis.
J.C. Davis. Offensive tackle, Illinois.
True. We always need O-line and D-line. Doesn't hurt. You know what? I wanted to say it to him last night because he was in the chat, but with 5 of us up there, it was tough to really kind of interact with the chat as much as I really like to, like we are tonight. If he shows up tonight, for sure. But shout out to Marcus Banks, man. His Titans are making some waves in free agency.
Oh yeah,
they're building a decent team over there. I mean, I'm kind of liking what they're doing, you know. But again, look at who they got on their coaching staff, you know. So they're giving some offensive love to Dayball. You know, the defense is looking good. You know, I shout out to Marcus, man. His team did pretty damn good in free agency so far, too. Yeah, kicker's name is the worst part of the offseason. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Can't say the word live because it just, no. Not taking that chance.
All right, well, we're going to move on. It's going to be Harris.
Don't forget, if you're in my channel, get your ass, if you haven't already, get your ass over to Nate's channel. It's pinned at the top of my chat. It's an easy, quick link. Click. Costs you nothing to do that. Hit the thumbs up, hit the sub. Let's go. Remember, 100 combined likes tonight. We do another one.
All right. Here the top players are Joe Royer, tight end Cincinnati, Jude Barry, offensive tackle Boston College, Jay Sean Barham, linebacker Michigan.
Help you guys to post, or am I just being an idiot? No, that's the other thing too. The more chat talk also hits the algorithm, and
Yep.
it shows the shows or the channels are popular. That's why I keep trying to get people to get over to Nate's channel and populate his chat to really help push his algorithm. So when he goes live or he drops a video or whatever, it bumps him up. So it gets him some more airtime and everything too. So it's all about helping each other out.
Darren's over here on mine.
What's up, Alex? I can tell who's in your channel versus mine because when they talk in the chat, it shows a little chain link on it.
Yeah, the little.
So I know who's in your channel. All right. So with this pick, what do we got here? So we've got.
All right.
Let's see. Jarrett says tight end.
Pick number
what? Running back or wide receiver.
I'm starting to think the same, and I think the best one available is going to be Demon Claiborne, the running back out of Wake Forest. Reggie Virgil.
Are we grading mock drafts? What's up, 805? Are we grading mock drafts? I only need to know one thing for my grade. What's good for us? What's up, 805? No, the chat's picking this one. Nate and I are not picking this draft. We're leaving it up to the chat completely. What round are we even in right now?
This is round 6, pick 182.
Okay, good. So we're almost done with this one.
Mm-hmm.
People are looking for Black. Is he still available?
He is still available. It's just he is far down this list. Yep. 176. We are in pick 182. He's the third.
I try and help anybody I can. My 2 cents, man. If I can help somebody get their numbers up, then I'm all for it, man. You know, especially a guy that's been with me from day one. You know, we both started the same time. It's just I have the opportunity to go on a lot during the day and everything. Nate has to work for a living, so he doesn't have a lot of time. So when we're on together, I try to really push him. So, you know, we get people into his channel. That's the whole goal. Yeah, Lewis, if you're on Facebook, it's different. You'd have to actually go into you'd have to go to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar says
Demon Claiborne.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. So he said that you said that name first too.
Yeah. That's
Will?
probably who I would go with here as well.
Will, give a like in my channel and hop over to Nate's. It's pinned to the top of my chat board. Get over there and watch the rest of the show in his channel. We got to hit 100 likes.
This is our. I just realized that they give us suggestions on who to pick. They're suggesting Reggie Virgil for us right now.
How do you know they're suggesting?
Right here it says suggestion.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't notice it. This is the first time I did too.
And I wasn't lying about $7. $7. What's he talking about?
A gas, I think.
Gas.
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine is here.
It's pretty expensive over here.
Yeah, Bueno says $4.99 to him.
Yeah, I think it just got up there for me too. The one closest to my house.
See, the only downside is Nate can grow a mustache, but he can't grow what I have. And it's not an inability to grow. It's just that in his profession, he can't have a mustache that grows like this. His only can go to a certain point. That's why the second I was done working once I was out of the fire service, I let the beard grow. You'll see a lot of guys that get out, man. When the first thing they do is they just let the facial hair go. They don't care. Damn cops get to walk around with no fucking beards and shit now. It's crazy. But we can't because we need the seal on the mask around the face, which Nate knows about. So, who's the Claiborne?
I would probably go Claiborne.
Yeah, Claiborne. That's what it looks like.
It looks like, yeah. We're gonna go Claiborne there, and I think we have enough. We have enough. Yeah, we're just a couple picks, removed, and we still have Reggie Virgil on the board, and that would probably be my guess.
If Nate has a Jeff bet, I'm crossing the street. Cool.
That's funny.
All right. Thank you, Will. Went in bald and the barber still scraped my scalp and told me I wasn't about to mess with his money.
Yeah, I think we just need a wide receiver. This is round 6, 185.
Oh shit. Oh, is this the Jets pick?
Yeah. Yeah, we have a couple more picks.
So what do we still need?
We need a wide receiver, and the best one available is right here, Reggie Virgil.
Go with that one. Dixon's been calling out him for a while. He wants him because the guy's name's Reggie. What's the suggested?
Him. That was him. It was Reggie. Oh, look at all these suggestions.
They wanted to trade with us. Screw them. We already tried trading with you pricks once.
Okay, the next best available, Jeff Caldwell, wide receiver out of Cincinnati. Sawyer Robinson, quarterback out of Baylor, which honestly, at this point in the draft, I would not be against taking another quarterback. Tight end Marlon Klein, tight end out of Michigan. Interior offensive lineman, Armaj Reed Adams. Linebacker, Bryce Betcher, linebacker, Oregon. Jaeger Burton.
Bueno says take a damn kicker.
Kalen Black is still here.
He is.
Lander Barton.
Caldwell 6'5", ran a 4.3. Who's Caldwell? What's that one? What position? That's the one. Jeff Caldwell. Yeah. Thanks, Will. He said, yo, fam in this chat, do us a favor and like this chat, but move over to our brother, LV Rated 10 chat room. Appreciate y'all's love.
Appreciate that.
What's up, Trav? What's going on, man? Klubnik. So Edgar Sosa said get Klubnik from...
hey, I would not be against that either. Cade Klubnik.
We already got a running back, right? Didn't we take the one from Wake Forest?
Yeah, we just did.
I mean, do we want to bring another one in? Our options are the kid from Wake Forest, Genty, Lobby, and Collier.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Someone Bueno just said Klubnik too.
Klubnik.
What's up, Hitsboy? Hitsboy said Reggie. Didn't we just take Reggie?
We just did take Reggie.
Yeah.
Might be a little behind.
He just got here, I think.
Running back. Another one.
GFAM, is Drew Aller available? Need a good backup and has some size, numbers, and as Mendoza. Oh, then why don't we just take Drew Aller as our quarterback in this draft and trade back with that number one, right? GFAM
obviously here. Oh, Jalen Daniels.
GFAM just said Aller's got the same size and numbers as Mendoza. Then why do we take Mendoza? Let's move on to the number one and get some additional draft picks and do some damage. See, GFAM, I knew you would finally come over to the dark side with that. Thank you.
Malik Murphy.
You don't think Klubnik going to take one of the Saints QBs? Kubiak? I don't know.
Jaden Salter.
Caldwell or Reed Adams. Slam and Sammy said, "What's up, Sam and Sammy?"
Dang, Cade McNamara, barely coming out.
I did not know you guys were online tonight. Yeah, we're on every Thursday night, Tanner. Thursday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
These are the best quarterbacks here. Honestly, I really like Jalen Daniels.
Because you can't hang on with them all.
Hello.
Yeah. Hola. Hey, look at Diego Paiva still there.
Yeah. Diego Paiva is still here, guys. So these are the best.
Is Drew Aller gone?
Drew Aller is gone, yes.
No. Then we have to take Drew Aller in like the 4th round and not take Mendoza in the 1st with the number one.
Right.
I knew GFAM would finally see the light. Damn it.
Honestly, I would probably take Klubnik here.
Take him then. We still wanted another quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, GFAM fixed his thing. He says size numbers is height and weight, not college stats and numbers. But if he didn't get hurt, who knows how good he could have been. We can find out. We can take him in like the 4th round and not take Mendoza and still find out. Or we could just not take Mendoza and take Ty Simpson instead. You know, I'm fine with that too. My 2 cents. Quality depth sustains the injured and team's competitiveness doesn't skip a beat. Jason Daniels is the closest thing to Jaden Daniels you'll ever get. He's not wrong. That's right. Cool Kev won that last night.
What did he win?
I don't know. Whatever he's sending them. I don't know what they're sending. Oh. I tried fixing it ahead of time. Before the show started, I sent 805 an Instagram message with my full address, full name, and told him just send it here, and you don't have to do anything. I just say I won. See, he did it off screen. It didn't work. Edgar says I'd take Klubnik.
All right, I've seen a couple Klubniks. I'm gonna go with Klubnik.
Yeah, but if we take Klubnik, that only gives us 3 quarterbacks on the roster, though. Green Eye.
True.
It'll give us Mendum, AOC 12, and Klubnik. So that's 3. You want to go into at least 3. You have to. You can't just go into a season with just 2. You got to have something. Ella had a great combine. He may go in the 3rd. Then we take him in the 3rd round.
So Kalen Black?
Is that what someone's saying? What, right now?
No, I'm asking, yeah.
So is this the last pick for us, or we still got one more?
No, we have, I think, 2 more.
All right, what's up on this?
We have one more after this.
All right. Good thing with late round QBs, you can trade them later if they play solid. True. Kev won a calzone. Yeah, I'm glad. I like that move today. That's a pretty damn good move, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to add personnel to positions filled. Exactly.
So tight end?
Not Bueno said. Well, not Bueno just said Keelan. He said Black. Jeff Caldwell still there at wide receiver?
Yeah.
How did he fell that far back? What's the story with him? Why is he still there? This is like the 4th pick now, I think, that he's still been there for.
I don't know.
Rule number 1, cheating is encouraged, Jeff. I do take it seriously. Cheat at all costs. Reed Adams is still there, he said.
Texas A&M interior offensive
Another
lineman.
offensive lineman. Hey, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, we could take another tight end, too. Michigan tight end.
Marlon Klein.
Yeah. Carson Beck working at a gas station. Did any of you guys get hit on a late round pick last year? I don't know. I remember what we took in some of those late round drafts last year. The only one I can remember that I used to take a lot was the kid Woodson that went to the Patriots, and that was because of the name. His first name, I forget what his first name was. Christian, Craig Woodson, because he was C. Wood. I know 805 did the same thing, but he had a pretty damn good year. He had a good Super Bowl too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tim? Is the fullback from Indiana?
So Caldwell?
Is that the fullback?
No. Jeff Caldwell, wide receiver, Cincinnati.
I would just take another wide receiver. Yeah, Edgar saying Caldwell, Dixon saying Jeff.
We took Caldwell.
Rafa? Yep.
And then this is going to be our last pick.
No, Jeff was pissed with 5 entries. I dropped my phone when I found out I won. Yeah, man.
If we get Klubnik in the 7th, I think that's high value for that.
You're probably going to send you that stale candy. Yeah. It's the leftover candy from last season and kids didn't get to eat. Hey, 805, on a good note, your kids might actually get some candy this year during the season. Oh, what's up, Ludens? What's going on, man? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Bueno says Kika. Edgar Sosa says Keelan. Oh, is this still too soon? I mean, we can get a kicker. You can take any one of these kickers as an undrafted free agent instead of wasting a pick.
Black? Kaelon Black?
If he's still there, what the hell? Why not?
All right, we're getting Kaelon Black.
805 says only if we trade back. No candy for the kids, only if they trade back. Poor kids.
All right, guys. The longest mock draft is now complete. So, number 1 overall, we took Fernando Mendoza. This gave us an A+. Number 36 overall, Caden McDonald. They gave us an A. 67 overall, Gennings Dunker, an A+. 102, Genesis Smith. They gave us an A. Number 117, Julian Neal, gave us an A+. Number 134, Caleb Proctor, a B+. Number 175, Xavier Harris, another B+. 182, Demon Claiborne, an A.
Wow.
Number 185, Reggie Virgil, an A+. 208, Jeff Caldwell, a B+. And 219, Kalen Black, B+. So, wow, did we have a great draft in
you did.
Mock drafts.
Way to go, chat.
Eyes. So, looks like we're all spy techs today.
Good job. Yeah, you know one thing? You know what this mock draft wasn't?
Huh.
And it's funny that he's in the chat. It wasn't hot dog water. Right,
It was not hot dog water.
I couldn't resist. All right, so what do you got for likes in your totals in your two channels?
I got 12-1, and the other one 13.
So you got 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And so we got 60. We got 66 in total. Wow, we're way off.
Dang.
Nope, didn't hit 100, folks.
Make sure you screenshot this and see if it matches up with the real draft. Otherwise, we just lost 50 minutes of our lives. Honestly, though. Deadass. This is getting saved.
Yeah, save that. Yeah, his boy gives it an A. It's all you guys that gave us all the info to who to pick, so I appreciate it. That was awesome. That was fun. I give it an A though. 66. No, that's not bad. 66 likes. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna move it to 75, but I'm like, no, between both doing the vertical, both doing the landscape, I'm like, God, we can get to 100 thumbs up.
We could.
But here's the funny part, right? So if I go and do this, right? So what did I say it was? I had my high. One of mine's is 20. Actually, I'm 27 now. On the vertical, we would have had it if everybody that came in and viewed it for 10 seconds would have hit it, because 819 views and 26 likes.
Ooh, yeah.
That's on the vertical. And on the landscape, let's see what that one shows. I have 16 likes on that one right now and 263. So, damn. 14 now.
So 13 on this one, 14 on another one.
Over Mendoza. I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring that up. No. That was GFAM that brought that up to take Drew Alla, not me. Because he said he's just like Mendoza. So I said, well, if he's just like him, then why can't we take him later? Right, Nate?
That's right. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard, too.
Fucking bueno.
See, when you have the number one pick in the draft, you get to multiply thumbs by 2. Don't you know the rule? Nope. What proteins you got in that fridge, bueno? Well, like we said earlier, make sure you guys get to both channels. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscription, especially on Nate's. If you've already subbed to mine and you're not on Nate, not subbed to Nate's yet, get your butt over there.
Come on over,
please. For the love of God, please do. What do you got coming up this weekend or anything, you know?
Yes, so I will be doing my solo stream. It is going to be on. I'm still trying to decide. I'm ready for it either tomorrow or on Saturday. I'm thinking probably tomorrow. So I will just make sure you're subscribed with the bell notifications on. It's going to be either tomorrow or Saturday. You will see it pop up, at 7 o'clock. It's most likely going to be at the normal time that we always go on. So if it comes up and, it's a waiting time for 7 o'clock, that's how you know I'm going to be on. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notifications on. That's how you're going to know.
Awesome. Yeah, so did you hear that, folks? If you don't have notifications on and Nate's, get over there, hit that bell. Make sure you get the notifications turned on so you know that he's coming on to do a show, and tune in when he's on. Because I'll tell you what, when he did the Coast to Coast a few weeks ago, when I was in the emergency room with the wife,
yes,
he did a solo of that for that show that night, and he did an awesome job. So make sure you guys hit those notifications for him. All right, please. There's no reason why you shouldn't. I can't imagine you wouldn't. Let me see. I'm trying to find. Here it is. There it is. Da-da-da. Just for you, 805. It's hot dog water. I don't like it. He's drinking the hot dog water, baby.
That's gross.
It's so nasty. Let's see. What do you say here? Oh, my notifications. Jeff has 2 notifications for his show, and Nate has 1. Not sure if that matters. Is there a hyperlink? If you go to the top of the channel, it's pinned. But you know what? I'll also
post it too.
Yeah, I'll put it in there too. Also. Here it is. All right. So anybody that's in my chats, basically, if you just do a search in YouTube, if you're in the vertical, you might not be able to click on the link. but just go to LV Raider 10 in YouTube, and it should take you right to his channel.
Yep.
Let's see. Modelos do have 1 gram of protein, but millions of grams of carbs. Oh, he's already. It's all set. He passed everything. We're done with Gino, so he's good. Yeah, 7 because you're going on at what time? 10?
7 o'clock. Yeah.
What time? When? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow or Saturday?
Okay. All right, because I'll be on. I got my No Huddle show on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
and then Saturday night with myself and Jason Downs doing the Raider Nation voices. We go on at 10 o'clock on Saturday nights, Eastern time, 7 o'clock Pacific. And don't forget, phone number is right here. Nope.
That one too, though.
Right here under my name, 401-830-9189. That's for tomorrow, for the No Huddle, and for Friday nights. If you can't be there live to call in, you can call now, leave a voicemail. We'll listen to the voicemails at the start of the show. So, again, if you got a take on anything that we did this week, you want to talk about it, more than free to call in. He said that's awful. Let's see. Just get through the rest of the chat, and then we'll end up calling it a night. We're not getting Gino back. We don't have to worry about that. What's up, Jonathan? What's going on, man? Welcome in. Alex, it'll pump up something for sure. All right. So, with that being said, you got anything else you want to add? I mean, your overall feeling on this week so far? Was it a good week, bad week?
I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions type of week. That's for sure. When Max Crosby got traded, the reverse of the trade, the uncertainty of if we were going to be able to retain all of the signings we agreed to, the relief that we actually signed everybody that we said we're going to. And yeah, I think it's been a great week. A lot of good stuff for Raiders football. And I think it's only going to continue to build upon, this week. So definitely looking forward to the very near future.
Yeah, he passed his physical. Everything's all set. Cliff's free. We're out of dealing with him. Hey, and just think, we get to beat up on him when we go to New York to play the Jets this year, too. If he's still the starter by then, who the hell knows?
I know. It depends on which week.
We've got 8 more minutes before we hit the 2-hour mark. So I just want to throw this out there. I'm curious. I want to see what the chat thinks. Should the Raiders trade the number 1 pick? Trade it or keep it? Just put that in the chat. Don't explain why or not, why not to, or why to. Just trade or keep. That's all I want to see in the chat, is either trade it or keep it. And if Nate and I post, it counts 5 times each.
That's a new rule.
Let's see. Couldn't be better. Return of the Max and new squad behind him. Yeah, I guess that's the silver lining in all this. The silver and black lining in all this is Max is back with a revamp. I mean, this is a revamped defense so far. I mean, good God. He paid under the table this year. All right, so here's what we got so far. You want to keep track of the numbers? I'm just curious to see what it is.
Okay, let's see. I'm not including us, obviously.
No.
So keep, trade, keep. So literally everyone said keep except for one person. That's a resounding 6-1.
Yeah. Darren says, I hate saying that. I know, but I'm telling you, what makes it even more enticing now is the fact that not having that number 14. We broke up with a girlfriend, and we're gonna get to see her get picked by our best friend that stiffed us. Fuckers. I hate the Ravens now. I really do. Yeah, we're definitely on them. Well, no, it counts 5 for each one. Nate, I put 2 in, and Nate put 2 in, so that's 20 right there. So we win 20-6.
And then you round up, that's at least 100.
Yeah. 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 Can't cry about the pick we never had. Yes, we can.
I mean, that's kind of true as well.
You certainly can. Stop. Oh, it sucks though. It really does. But anyway, so make sure you guys have your notifications on for Nate, so when he does go live, because he doesn't know if he's doing it Friday night or Saturday night. So again, make sure your notifications are on so you are aware when he's on, so you can go and watch him.
And I'm gonna start getting into gaming soon, so there's gonna be a lot more popping up. So notifications on for sure.
All right. Well, this was fun. This was a good show tonight. Appreciate everybody being in here. Shout out to the moderators for doing the job tonight and helping keep the chat clear and clean. Didn't see any issues tonight, but you guys are still here. Still had heavy representation of moderators in both channels, so we appreciate that. Yeah, I got nothing else other than stay safe and go Raiders.
From the tailgate smoke to the late night post, best cash in the game. Raiders coast to coast. Click that play, let it roll. Silver, black in my soul, got 401. Righty to Jeff, breaking plays, taking notes. That chef, film on loop, he's stacking stats, calling out schemes, exposing gaps. When the line holds, when it don't, he said what they scared to quote. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From a bay down to that post, we riding, we riding. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, get subscribed and raise a toast. We riding, we riding. LV, read a 10, bring that flame. Live from the desert, loving this game. Stories from the stands, from the strip. Heart in the huddle every trip. They debate it, never fake it. Caught a draft pick, celebrate it when the shield shine bright on screen. You can hear the whole fan base scream. Let's go! Let's go. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we riding, we riding. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, then subscribe and raise a toast. We riding, we riding. Put the whole Coliseum to the lights where we see him YouTube on. That's the spot for the real talk, real plot forward. Rid of Jeff, LV with rid of 10. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Play that episode again.